Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, this is irreverent. Don't mind this. Yeah. This though. I actually have three clarifications. So the first one, the Wetumpka 1014 clarification. I'll show you. I think I got it pulled up somewhere. Yeah. This isn't important. This is for me to clarify. I have seen this in this clip. I'm like, what is this? I've never seen this, and I've been in Wisconsin. I've I've never seen this, and I've been in Wisconsin. I've seen this. I remembered it when I rewatched it. Senior year, when I was 18, I would bike down this path. In this path, the Ice Age Trail would go on as far as you could go, like as far as you could go. And I used to like go as far as I could go. And I remember now. You go far enough, you meet this wall right here. And then on the other end of this wall is the Devil's Staircase. I just didn't know it was called the Devil's Staircase. So I think that's why. I was like, what is this? That's one clarification. The other one was the Algonquian clarification. Hear me out about this. This is also, for me, it's not important, but was rewatching, I think, like the Connecticut, the Moodus video. And the only reason I rewatched these is to like, well, I don't fucking know why, to be honest. I don't want to know why, but I was rewatching it, and I noticed that in two of these videos, the Miami Town video, I was researching Algonquian. I was like, what is Algonquian? I don't know. But literally in this video, I did the same exact thing where I was like, what is Algonquian? When I could have made a beautiful full circle moment connection, I missed the opportunity. But here I am now. Let y'all know. Now I know. The Algonquian. Let me tell y'all, the Algonquian is the broader term for indigenous tribes in like the Midwest area. I think like a handful of states, like, but mostly in the Midwest. So if it's like the Judaism for Native Americans, and then there are like branches of that. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but anyway, that's the clarifications. It's a beautiful day today. It's Sunday, October 26th. Halloween is right around the corner. I have no plans because I have no money. Which is super sad. Because I was looking forward to it this year. Because, I'm like in my prime, dance, like, like whatever. But now, what am I going to do for Halloween? I don't know. But, I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. I gotta learn like a gang sign. Okay. What we got here? Don't mind that. Antwerp, pay it. Paradise. See about that. Dude, how many of these unincorporated communities we're gonna get through? Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned, the reason my hair is all wet is not because it's wet. It's oily. It's coconut oil and like rosemary. They say it's healthy. They say it's good for you. I do the things. I do the things. Paradise. Paradise, Pennsylvania is a bar. Paradise is an unincorporated community. There's got to be like most of these videos I've made so far are like towns that aren't even towns. Unincorporated community. Also, okay, never mind. I thought that had an extra digit. I was like, what? Paradise, like intercourse, which is a different town, is a popular site in Pennsylvania Dutch country for tourists who like the name of the town. Oh wow. If the name of the town can attract tourism, you low-key would expect like more towns trying to do shit like that. Like the Skibbity Town or some shit. Yeah, no. I would go to Skibbity Town if it were like within 10-hour drive of me. I would go there just for that photo or whatever. You know, boost tourism. So they're together. The intercourse paradise are together often named in lists of delightfully named towns. Love that. Blue Ball. That's not delightful. Lidditz, Barville, Fertility Boy, Fertility, and Blue Ball in the same fucking state. Mount Joyous, that's delightful. I'll give it to them for that. Bird in Hand is the town? Bro, every piece of mail, every job application, every time you gotta scroll down and look and click, you type in Bird in Hand with the colons. That's fire. Geography. This is Lancaster County within Pennsylvania, which is okay. This is better right here. TBH, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forget where Pennsylvania is. Like, relatively. I saw water and I was like, what? Oh, I found you. I fucking hate Safari, bro. You can't zoom in on photos like that. Because it's like, what the fuck? Alright. Pennsylvania. Right here. Next, like, sandwich between New York, Ohio. Got you. Got you. I see. It's very small. Demographics. It's about 1,000 people. Like about 360 households. Wow. The racial makeup, guys, get this. 97% white. I mean, what's the percentage in the US? Like, and I hate to type this shit, bro. Ethnic percentage. This is a disgusting Google, but it's 60% white. That's significant. That is a lot, actually, because when you think about it, how many races are there? There's just so many white people. You know something about whites is that we have no fucking culture that, like, if you just get lumped in. Like, I don't personally relate. I identify with Ireland because I know about my family lineage and how we came to be here in America, and thus my culture. But for most white people, they don't think about their culture unless they're like Italian or some shit. Italian or something. But beyond that, like most white people in America are just walking around their day to day as like just being white. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like in Asia, right? Here in like you're probably thinking like, oh, they're all Asian. But there are like different sectors. Like there's Taiwanese people, there's Philippine, would you call Philippines Filipino? Yeah, etc. Like there's different types of Asian. Whereas like with white people, there's not a lot of types of white people. There's like 3 or 4. And beyond that, even if you are a type of white person, if you're in America, no, you're not. Like I'm in America, like as much as I can identify with Irish culture or with my family lineage and everything, who I am, I'm not that. I'm just white. Point blank, period. But that was a tangent. A tangent. It's just always so shocking to me when like you see something like 98%. It's so crazy. This is Pennsylvania, dude. Like, I don't really even know a lot about Pennsylvania, let alone this Paradise place. So this Paradise Quarry, I wonder if that's like their main source of income. Embarrassing. That's more like it. Bro. Dude, it's so cute. It would make, like, even today, it looks like it only has 2 stores and 2 blacksmiths. They have an electric train? Really? We don't even have this. Let me see this. Yeah. This is a live feed? I'm dead. What? Virtual rails? 51 watching? Speak this chat. I think I see myself. Oh man, there's the guy. Oh no, you gotta subscribe. I cannot lie, this is fire. This is Paradise, Pennsylvania. The steam train. Any of y'all got a train fetish? Leave a comment below. Ooh, he's parking that shit like a champ. Man, someone should make an evil version of Thomas the Train Engine. So I'm assuming there's also electric trains, cause that's what I saw in the photo. That looks like an electric train. Dude, alright. Beautiful little spot. Oh, wow. Farmland. There's Intercourse, Georgetown, New Providence. I'm gonna zoom out more and more and more and more. Nova Scotia, dude. Such a tangent. I want to go there though. Pen. Once again, as with most of these places, I could probably count the streets on 2 hands. Maybe on 1 hand. I mean, for real. So small. They got 1 highway. You got a highway? That's it. Like, Black Horse Road. Creekview, Farmview. Limos? Like, are we talking limo company? A limo company? Yeah! They must work for, like, the city. Not this city, but a different city. Amish Paradise? It's like a hotel or something. Yeah. How you say, a B&B? Two Cousins Pizza Paradise, bro. A lot of these businesses look independent, like community, like local. I love that. Oop. Oop. Antique store. That would be a cool spot to hit, I feel like. Yeah. Got a campground, but it's the smallest fucking campground I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Are you kidding me? Dude, what? What are we doing here? Top right. Let's go camping. Are you dead ass? What the fuck we doing here, bro? This is not camping. I guess. You know what? In this day and age, you go for a walk, you're camping. You know what I mean? Oof. That's funny. There's somebody there right now camping with their family. Sales, like, Fairview Sales Business Center. Looks like they do service at the sales office, the business center. Pumpkin wagon, please. What? So cute. It's that time of year too, right now. It's October. They're probably cooking. Oh, too, I just realized the cornfields are going crazy here. Oh no. I'm losing paradise. Have I been outside of paradise? No. Okay, whatever. Let's go back. Back. So far back into the past. Back to the future. 2. Here we go. Oh, can you imagine seeing this? This is haunted, bro. If I were driving 3 in the morning down a long winding road, trees on either side, and I'm driving and I see this in the corner of my eye, paradise, desire, and panic all to the left. I would think I'm in Silent Hill, or that I transcended into a different dimension. Regardless, I'm going left. What? Panic? Panic, Pennsylvania? Is that real? Village of Panic. Oh my gosh. Panic, Desire, and Paradise all scrumped together. That sign is fire. Very cool, very cool. What else is popping in Paradise? What is Paradise known for? Magic and Wonder Show. Ooh. Ooh, they have their own .org. Trunk or treat. What is this? People have been saying this on TikTok. I'm 25. Like, what is trunk or treat? What is it? This is another tangent, bro. Yeah. No. Yeah. Search with Google, bro. What is trunk or treat? What is trunk or treat? Gay as hell. What was they doing in 2019? By January 2023. Okay. What's they up to today? That's pretty much it. How do I disc golf? Pretty day in the park. Ooh. It's that train we were looking at before. I am running out of steam. Document archives. What? I don't care. This is not for me. Let's just see cool miles of scenic back roads, tranquil beauty of the Amish County. You know what? I feel like there's more history that we're not getting from Wikipedia. So let's look here. Paradise lies in the Piqua Valley area. Township was organized in 1843, having been separated from what remains known as Strasburg. The largest village in the area was and still is today Paradise. Settled in 1712, approximately 2,000 acres was separated from the 10,000 acre Hans Herr tract in Strasburg to form the ferry tract from Paradise Lane east to Belmont Road along one of the oldest roads in Lancaster. Bro, I don't care. This is boring me. I gotta get better at reading. Holdings east of Belmont Road were purchased from the London Land Company by slaymakers and others. Slaymakers? Is that a last name? Can be traced to early slaymaker and is the oldest continuous residence in the township. The date presented by the family is 1709 through 10. Okay. Oh, they actually have information on like the OG settlers, the first white settler. Thank you, guys, for specifying. That's important. That's actually awesome. You never see that. Oh shit. Who was it though? Dang, y'all linked nothing. Mary died after only 4 years after her arrival, but many of her descendants are living here today. Years later, when a name was needed for a post office, David Whitmer Sr., postmaster, chose the name Paradise. Early French Huguenot settlers, other than the Fairies and the Lefevre, were the Rank family and two brothers. Wives who settled in the East Earl in 1728. Get real. Early German and Swiss settlers in Paradise included the Eschelman family, the Hershey family, the Denlinger family, and the Groff family. Most of the early settlers came to till the soil in an area where they could worship freely. Most of them were followers of the Menno Simons. The fuck, bitch? I just spent that whole thing in my head, my bad. But if you guys wanted to pause and read, far be it from me. I just didn't know about that. You know, been through Catholic school and done a lot of like reading and research on my own, but so often I hear these new terms and stuff, or like even an entirely new religion, and I'm like, what? How have I never heard of this? Also, the Hershey family, I'm pretty sure, are like infamous slave owners. No way. It was Milton Hershey. Was it? We don't know, but whatever. Let me stick here before I get into a tangent. But the Hershey family, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, Pennsylvania. In the fucking Mennonite community or whatever. That is him. They should be flexing that. Like, that was so, they just kind of skimmed past it. So, the OG Hershey family is from Paradise, technically, or like from Pennsylvania, if nothing else. Okay, watch this though. What? Long after the abolition of slavery, while the family did not own slaves, the modern Hershey Company faces ongoing scrutiny regarding labor exploitations and human rights issues. Okay. Maybe it was like a movie or something I saw. Whatever. That's pretty interesting though. Shout out Hershey, Pennsylvania, Paradise, Mennonite. Which sounds like a chiller Christian. I might be able to get down with it, to be honest. So many of the brick houses and along the connecting links were once owned by Jacob Eshelman III. Bricks were formed and fired on a farm located on the intersection of Route 741 and Paradise Lane, just south of the blah blah blah, bruh. employed 65 people at his peak. Wow. Bro, I'm seeking out information, and as I read it, I'm like, oh yeah, wow. Like I live in, like, I have 1 foot out, 1 foot in kind of mindset with everything, with information. Approximately 65% of the area is actively being tilled, which I'm dumb as fuck. Tilled definition, please. Oh, okay. Well, they're about to be cultivated, or is cultivating currently. Sheesh, 65% of that. I mean, it makes sense because looking at that graph, there were like, that map, there were like 6 streets, and then like huge chunk of it, like 2/3 of it was just gridded out farmland. The largest expanse of cultivated land lies in the U.S. 30 through the Paradise Township. Most of the area being farmed is considered by soil science to be prime agriculture land. Farming by rotation of crops and replenishing nutrients through natural processes has retained the fertility of the land. Shout out them for supposedly doing renewable agriculture. So they say. There are remains within the township's borders of land identified as wooded land. Okay. While many residences have been built in this area, recent efforts are being directed to maintain the wooded scene. Part of this area includes 2 watersheds that are owned by the Borough of Strasbourg. A rather unique feature of this area is the numerous small wood lots that are owned by farmers. Okay. Residential areas in the township lie primarily along US 30. What? Why is it... Okay. Quick little thing. Alright then. I'm gonna leave it there. Doesn't get more legit than paradisetownship.org. History of paradise. Am I right? So, I would say most interesting thing I learned. Hershey. Hella good soil. What was that other article I had pulled up? Oh. We hit, we miss, and then maybe we hit it again. Today might be a miss. I'm gonna go take a shower and drink more coffee, have a bowl of cereal, drink water, because I do not be drinking enough water. And, life is in my oyster, or whatever. Life is an oyster. God bless. Peace and love. Always, forever, together. No matter the weather. God damn it. No matter.